So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So I've been farming quite a bit of PvP. So Super Pirate Rumble period hasn't started yet, but last month I decided to focus on, or 2 months ago, I decided to focus on Super Pirate Rumble ahead of Grand Voyage Sorrow. And sure, I got first on the global server, that's Super PvP, but it was not worth it. It's honestly one of my biggest regrets in OPTC, because all the time I spent playing Super Pirate Rumble, I could have tried out and make more teams for Sorrow, and by the time I was done, basically every good idea was exhausted. So yeah, I really dropped the ball there, and that's never going to happen again. So I still want top 100, preferably. So the solution is to basically ignore Super Pirate Rumble and just go hard before the Grand Voyage drops. So yeah, I've been mainly using slashers and trying out different quick variations. Shoutouts to Wanted, one of the top PvP players on Global, for letting me know that quick might be pretty good against slashers this season. Basically the only thing I use quick for is slashers, but they are everywhere. Slashers is just in a really good place right now with all of the new 6+ units like the Cat Dog and Shank's Crew and such. So it's just very hard to beat consistently. Like I made further changes to this team, just trying stuff out, but the main problem is that Rod Viper is going to kill 2 units and you don't know who, so you can't really plan around that. So you just need pretty good luck in the end. Like if Rod Viper is able to launch his special twice, you're pretty much done so in the end. But yeah, if I don't face slashers, I use slashers. That's basically it. There's some very annoying int-driven teams. If they have a lot of powerhouse units, there are some cool teams to try using the limited rare recruit Dex Aka Inu. We won't showcase that in this video since they don't really exist in the top 20 right now. But yeah, otherwise I just skip into driven teams in general. One thing you'll notice this season is the complete lack of side teams, and this is really due to Apu. Like, I said this in my analysis of Apu, and I stand by that Apu is pretty bad for the int-driven we're used to, like the basic int-driven team. Like if we just replace like Trashman Blackbeard with Apu and have like Uta, Moria, Kid, maybe Broggy, stuff like that. That's not super good team actually, Sai can definitely beat that. But what is really good now that I've been trying way before Apu debuted is using some of the C-tier reducing int units like Konis, the PvP recruit, Rogue, Ouija Katakuri. Apu also helps, Apu also speeds up the int team. So people who have Apu and Tessa basically said that if you run that team, you basically beat any side team. So Sai is basically dead for now. So the top players have shifted either to annoying slasher teams or annoying int-driven teams. And what is in common for most of them is that Roddy Viper is from basically every team, and he's the most annoying unit to face on defense. But yeah, shoutouts to the bro using int defense, not driven, just int. These are always super free for slashers, even before they got really good again. You will see in this video that I experiment with different slashers. Either I go Cat Dog for more offensive pressure and some healing, or I go with Cracker for even higher CT. And yeah, we do use Tesoro even though it's a slasher team, because Tesoro is just so good. There's a reason he cost 400 medals, you know. It's not for nothing. But yeah, with all that said, I really dislike this season. The best teams that people use, they are not super reliable to beat. I barely get more than 10 wins in a row when I test. So yeah, it's not fun when you lose a lot in the end. So I'm happy that my main goal is just top 100, not top 10. Top 10 sounds like an absolute nightmare. Shoutouts to Wanted and Amazing, new Passione member. You might remember Amazing, he went hard in both PvP for World Cruise and Treasure Map. And then he couldn't really clutch through because he didn't have enough potions for Kisuna. But yeah, he's proven for like 2 months now that he's one of the best grinders on Global. And now he's part of my alliance. So that will be exciting for future team events, especially stuff like Blitz and such. But I feel done with Blitz personally. At least for the anniversary, like with both Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and just general anniversary hype. People want to see the new units in action and such. I'm not going to be devoting a lot of time to farming Blitz, basically. In usual circumstances, I will just focus on Zelda, really, but like when I look back at stats like views and such, like anniversary is crazy. No other month can compete with that, so skipping anniversary as a content creator, not a good idea. So I just have to try and combine them. Anyway, I don't really like facing Sai myself. Like in this battle I face Sai, but I always hate facing Sai, so basically I just tried it for the video. You can say I don't really do that otherwise. I also feel like this team is pretty annoying, since with a high city down, like if you have bad luck, or city up I should say, if you have bad luck, like Rudder Viper is going to launch his special twice, and by that time you're just done. Otherwise, this team is a lot frailer than other slasher variants, so usually just run them over. But yeah, I feel like this one has more RNG involved than the normal team, quotation marks. But yeah, right now I relegate the Broggy monster to 8th, the last bench member. I run Shiri again in the lead, otherwise it's basically the same. I feel like that's as good as it gets. But you have to remember that I have basically max investment everything except like Kiku. And it's still not super reliable, so yeah. Slasher are just a pain to deal with. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.